We're live. 1 minute early. See, I wasn't late. And there it is. I'm going to have to mute that. And that's going to... There we go. Now we just wait for people to hop on. Shit. Are you laughing at me? Don't make fun of me. Everyone is... Oh, we got some people.
What?
We got four people.
Oh.
I can't read that.
Read what? Oh.
The comment. Oh, there
It's
it
okay
is.
now.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
We have a big screen.
Yeah. Hey, Jasmine. Hi, Vicky. It seems to be working well. Hi, Chandra.
Got the nervous finger tap.
I do. Hey, Kay. Hey, Dave. Hey, Wanda. We're doing this a little different than last time. I have my computer up and my phone, so I'm reading the comments. What?
Did you read the comment?
What?
She agrees with the world ending in Indiana.
Oh my gosh. Hey, wait a minute. Samantha, you take care of Oliver.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, I know you. I know you. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Lori. Getting a lot of rain in California. I heard California is losing all their groceries, too. Thank you, Dave. Ontario, Canada. That's a ways away. I hope it's not that slow in,
I don't think so. Is everything coming through on your end? We don't have very good signal here.
yeah. He lives in the middle of nowhere, so the internet is
You
not
like
good.
saying that, don't you?
I do.
Ooh.
Missouri is wiped out as well. Man. Ooh. Jasmine, I'm sorry to hear that. So tell me, are you guys running out of everything where you're from? Hey, Debbie, I'm glad you got me too. Yeah, my kids, their school is closed too. Shutting down. Everything is shutting down.
Everybody's in a panic and making everything worse.
That is shit for sure. See, I hope the signal is fine. No one's commenting anymore. Hey, sister. What's up, Amber? Yeah, I already knew that. Booze tastes better from a solo cup. He's not drinking booze.
It's just water.
It's water. I thought it was milk.
No.
The signal is great. Good deal.
She has the booze tonight.
Shh. Walmarts are shutting down at 11. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all Walmarts.
Her kids are out of school until April 16th.
Yeah, I've heard that some schools are doing that. I've heard rumors of some till the end of the year even. But not around here, I don't think.
You should put some booze in it then, unless you used it all to make hand sanitizer.
Whiskey.
Did you just snap in my ear?
No, my knuckle popped.
Okay.
So did everybody get their toilet paper before the stores ran out?
He already had it because Dustin here is he's a prepper. He has everything. He doesn't think he does, though.
I feel like I'm never ready enough, but I'm not worried right now any more than I would be normally.
He was telling me to go get some more Oh, the camera's right there too. I keep looking over here. I don't know why. he was telling me to go get some more oatmeal today. And he has 16 2-pound containers of oatmeal. I'm like, we don't need any more.
Well, 5 kids plus the 2 of us, that's not very many breakfasts.
It might not be if the world's truly coming to an end, but I'm hoping this all...
So there's actually a lot of people right now. I'm on a variety of preparedness groups, and there's actually a lot of people joining those groups right now on Facebook and everything else, seeking advice and asking opinions and things like that, because everybody's just panicking right now with what's going on. There you go.
Closing prom. Yeah, our restaurants and bars and everything got closed today too. I went to Taco Bell because
If the world's ending, I want my Taco Bell.
that's right.
My last Taco Bell.
My last taco. I love tacos, y'all, and they only had the drive-thru open. And they messed up my order, but that's okay because I literally like everything at Taco Bell, so it was fine.
Trying to keep up with comments.
I am. No graduation ceremony? Maybe? I got milk, chicken, egg spread, but no toilet paper.
Dave is an opportunist. I like it.
He's selling his toilet paper
By
on
the square on eBay.
That's what Daniel brought me. 2 squares. My brother, he brought me 2 squares of toilet paper yesterday, and he was like, here you go. I'm like, thanks.
Yes, Bandit, I agree.
Does anyone remember Y2K?
Yeah, I saw a Facebook meme that said that this is like the 10th world-ending thing that I've lived through in the last 10 or 20 years. So.
Oatmeal cookies? That's a good idea, Vicky. It's all media influence nonsense, and I agree. However, now everyone's going crazy.
And making it worse for
and
everyone
making
else.
it worse. That's what I'm scared of. I'm not scared of the virus. But I've also been, working healthcare for 10 years.
Well, it doesn't help that the government's kind of like adding to the panic by forcing people to shut down and do all this other stuff. And it's like, you're supposed to be the guys telling everybody to remain calm and not do these things.
Hey, lucky lady, I'm glad you caught me live too. Only drive-thru at Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A has the best drive-thru ever. I mean, they
are very efficient.
They are the best drive-thru ever. Chick-fil-A is the best ever. I like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But Chick-fil-A. Amber, how is MD Anderson with all of this? I'm glad we left when we did.
Yeah, you might be stuck there for a
I
while.
might have been stuck there, yeah. Oh, she was already talking about that. Checking everyone's temperature before they walk into MD Anderson today.
Yeah, so I heard that there's some employers around where I work that are doing that, which is technically kind of illegal. They shouldn't be doing that, but that's their business, not mine. I don't work for them.
Well, I mean, especially with, a hospital like MD Anderson where it's full of cancer patients, the immune systems are...
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, at a hospital, I get it. This is an employer, though. They don't have that.
Oh.
A manufacturing facility or any place like that can't just do that.
I gotta go blow my nose, not because I'm sick.
She's got the corona.
No, I don't. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so.
I'm blind. I'm trying to keep up with everybody's comments, so. The Lord's chicken. Bandit said Chick-fil-A is the Lord's chicken.
That's true. You get a little closer to Jesus every time you eat a chicken nugget.
Save the cows.
So on our flight back, my nose always runs because of the radiation treatment I had, and because I have a hole in my soft palate, so my sinuses are always running. And in the airport, if I would have to sniffle or blow my nose, everyone's looking at me like,
I was joking with somebody today. I'm going to carry Lysol around with a holster every time somebody sneezes.
"Oh, you're such a cute couple." I think so. How many do we have on? Up to 40? Where's Dan?
I don't know.
Why is he not supporting this?
I don't. He said he was going to be on. He'll catch up later.
Ooh. I'm glad he's still eating. Does he still have taste buds? That was the hardest part for me. Losing my taste buds.
How long did it take for those to kind of come back?
6 months. They said there was a chance that I would never have my taste back, or my hearing in my left ear, or my smell. I lost all sense of smell, my taste buds, and partial hearing in the left ear.
Well, I knew the hearing, but I didn't. Kind of the taste buds come back, so that.
Yeah, everything tastes good. That's good.
Yeah, you're not a picky eater.
I'm not. I don't like seafood.
Yeah. Seafood.
Child.
Well, we have 5, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Y2K. I remember that.
I was still young, like
What, high school?
Y2K. I think I was 12.
No. Y2K was 1999, 2000.
Yeah. I was born in 88. You're a little bit older than me.
Oh. Now I feel old. Now I feel old. I didn't think I was that much older.
Oh, you're an old man. Just kidding. Just kidding. You're not old. Rocky Mountain Oyster.
Yeah. Got her on that one. That was funny. She's like, I don't like seafood. Like, no. You won't like that either, but it's not seafood.
I did not know. I told my mom, I said, do you know what this is? She...
Oh, yeah, I know what that means. That's awesome. Has security ever asked you to remove your mouthpiece?
Yes.
How'd that conversation go?
One time they patted me down, and I had when I had my feeding tube, and I'm like, I'm not packing anything. That's my feeding tube.
That's funny.
He's 50. No, Daryl is 50.
Me? No, I'm not 50.
He's 35. Aw, thank you. What is that?
My dog.
Oh, Ruger.
Being gross.
So, my place of employment got shut down today. So, it's always nice. My Daryl is 50. He got AARP. Nice. Better be careful, old man. They say the virus affects older people.
I was waiting for somebody. That's okay. My daughter told me today that, what'd she say? She says, you get hurt a lot.
Oh, did she say that to you?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought she was saying that to Logan.
Like, did you hear that from your mother?
Amber, how old are you?
You want to say hi? Come on. You want to say hi? Come on.
Keep that life alert bracelet handy.
You want to say hi? Come on. Nope.
Come
There
here.
you go.
Come
There
here,
you go.
come here.
Hi, big
Now
boy.
Lucy's freaking out.
Hi, big boy. What are you doing?
Here.
You gonna say hi? No? Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah.
Lucy, lay down. You got him.
Yeah, I'm alright. Okay.
40 is not bad.
I used to think 40 was old. Now it's like.
Now it's approaching you quickly.
Shh.
One of my best friends, we just celebrated her 40th, and we had a great time. He doesn't look a day over than 34. See?
Yeah, the beard and the shaved head don't help.
He was not expecting the answer to be yes with my operator. I'm 27, barely out of diapers. "40 is the new 30. I agree. Beards and bald heads.
I don't know about that, but life makes you tougher.
How am I feeling? I'm so much better. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Just so much better. I don't want to step foot into another doctor's office for a very long time.
A little bit delayed, I think, in the signal, but
Is it?
I think so.
I have a dog hair in my mouth.
Ruger.
It won't come out. There it is.
So did you want to talk about something to do with Texas, your trip? I know you mentioned it on your post earlier.
Oh. How's my mom? Hold on, we'll get back to that. How's your mom? I bet she's so happy for you too. Yeah, Mom. Her stress is like,
Gone?
yeah. I'm gonna be uploading a video tomorrow, guys. Just clips. I haven't made a video yet, but I have clips, and she'll be in that video. We had. I'm really nasally right now. It's a rough time to have sinus issues.
Especially when all the TP's gone.
Yeah. Right. No, we were at her house yesterday, and they made brisket. My 2-year-old loves brisket. So she was happy to see them again. Beards and bald heads have been around for a long time now. I thought about Men's Hair Club, but passed on it. Hey, Jenny. Germany. What time is it in Germany?
That's about a 6-hour difference, if I remember right. I think. Can't remember. It's been a few years.
Yeah. Mom, so much better. Yeah, we're doing this live.
What part
a
of
little
Germany
late.
are you in?
Yeah. Justin went to Germany on business a few years ago. I'm not on any special diet. However, I should probably eat better. Oh, I went out today to try to get groceries.
Small town, by the way.
Very small.
2,000 people or less.
Very small. It was like Black Friday. It was awful. They were 5 hours ahead right now. Oh my
5
gosh.
hours.
You're up late.
Because of the hour change, or the time change. It'll be 6 hours when we go back, I think, if I remember right.
Did they not, she's...
No, that's just an American thing.
That's just an American thing?
I think so. I mean, there might be other places to do it, but...
Tree pollen is crazy high in Houston right now. Our allergies were acting up when we were there. Hey, Sherry.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to not have allergies before, so...
I get them every year, on top of what I already have.
Ooh, restricting people coming in?
Mm-hmm. Try a plant-based diet.
Ah.
See, they changed the time.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if they did or not. I remember it was around 5 or 6 hour difference, but...
I wonder how the, Amber, are they shutting down the, Houston Rodeo? Because that's a huge event. That goes on for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. My cows are perfect.
I hope.
They shut down the rodeo. Whew.
Wow. You don't take any vitamins, do you?
I take a probiotic. It's not a vitamin, but...
You can say that again, Sherry.
You are sweet.
I am?
Yeah, you are.
I don't hear that very often. Except maybe you.
Wait, it seems very sweet.
Oh, thank you.
You didn't read that part. You just read the bottom part.
Oh, I don't know. I'm half blind, too. I'm, like, squinting, looking like an old man trying to read the screen. So is everybody ready for being locked down for 2 weeks or more, it sounds like?
I'm from Kentucky. We are in a home quarantine right now. School's closed. Restaurants are closed. My son. Wow.
That's rough.
Yeah. I'm...
I was talking with management at my employer today, and they didn't really quite understand how the essential, non-essential travel and stuff like that worked as far as shutting places down. Well, they don't provide an essential service, so if the government takes the next step and decides to shut non-essential services down, they would have to close their doors whether they like it or not. And they like to make money, so they don't like hearing that. You're not going to win against the government, so.
Well, I'm just... All these places that are shutting down, like the restaurants and stuff, what about those people who rely on that for income? Like,
Yeah.
how are they going to make money to buy groceries, to pay for their bills?
Yep. Exactly. I mean, it's going to hurt you in the wallet. It's going to hurt you in, everything you need as far as, food and stuff like that at your house. And it's only going to continue to get worse. Part of the government strategy for solving things like this is going to be to shut things down and keep people in their homes so that they can get the supply chain resupplied. Because if people keep buying it up, then that will never happen. National Guard units in areas have already been mobilized or preparing to mobilize and all kinds of things. It's pretty crazy. Never thought I'd see it.
It is really crazy. We never had this
Over
issue.
the flu, that's what's crazy. Basically, the Chinese flu.
Well, and then we never had this issue with Ebola or
Right.
like the swine flu.
Yep.
H1N1.
Yep. It's just
I think
panic.
Yeah, panic. It's like okay, Corona don't scare me, but everyone else,
I mean,
they're scaring me.
I just picture a drink with a lime in it. I can't take it seriously because of the name.
Okay, COVID-19.
40-year-old cop tested positive.
The barbecue. He was at a barbecue cook-off at the
Yeah.
rodeo. Hey, Amanda. Stop doing that. I'm glad you were able to find me live. You crochet, so that at least you have yourself a hobby, because some people
Go stir
just
crazy.
don't know what to do. I wish that it was warmer here so I can start planting a garden and chickens and other furry animals.
Yep.
But now the world's going to end. I'm not going to do any of that with your 30 acres of
Right.
land.
Yeah, we will.
You said right. You're not
We
supposed
will.
to agree with that.
We will eventually. This will pass. It'll just take time, and people need to relax, have a glass of wine or whiskey, whatever your poison is.
Wine is better.
Yeah, so baby wipes, toilet paper was the first to go here.
There was baby wipes at the store today.
Was
but-
there?
Yeah, but I
Wow.
mean, there was only like maybe 10 small packs of them.
So one of the things that I thought was interesting was I was just there, was it Wednesday, maybe Thursday? Or even Saturday, I can't remember. Just within the last week. And the only thing they were sold out of was toilet paper. And you went there today, and essentially most stuff was gone.
Well, I mean, they had.
Meat was gone.
Well, it depended on the type of meat. All the hamburger was gone, but they did have the like sirloin steaks, and they had pork chops.
Okay.
But most all the bread was gone. Like canned goods, a lot of those were gone. Although they did have a lot of canned soup.
Yeah. But we're over an hour away from like Indianapolis, like a major city, so I thought it was going to take a lot longer for this stuff to hit a small town like this. And it was just...
I overheard a lady on the phone. I think I texted you this earlier. But she said she had went to 2 surrounding towns, and they were like out of everything. And the grocery store that I was at today, they had everything that she needed. But
Yeah.
they were busy. Like busy.
Yeah, as soon as they find out that a store has stuff that they need, they'll come from all over. So the best time's going to be to go out early in the morning, especially if they shut down overnight. Twilight Zone. Yeah. Frozen foods are gone. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah, I think if electricity goes out, what's the use of having frozen food?
Well, I think we're a long way from the electricity going out, but you're right. Normally it's the breads, milk, eggs, dairy, meat, stuff like that. Frozen food's one of those things that's usually still on the shelf. Was Bab's store you went to today, was it limiting purchases at all?
No, but I heard they're doing that now. Not at the grocery store I was at today, but like at Walmart and big stores like
Yeah,
that.
I knew. Yeah, I've heard Walmart was.
I did go to a Dollar General today to get the hangers
Mm-hmm.
because priorities, and
It's gonna blow over. I just need
no,
hangers.
I just need hangers. They were stocked with everything except toilet paper. So
Mm.
I don't think everyone's like not thinking of the small little stores to go to.
See, that's going and buying in a panic and buying just boatloads of stuff. That's I get why people do it when they're in a panic, but that's kind of part of like prepping. Like we buy a little bit at a time over a long period of time. Yeah, I buy one extra thing here and put it back just in case for things like this. And what a lot of people don't realize is that all the government agencies actually recommend that you do this because they know that their plan to counter any sort of widespread crisis is to shut down travel, is to shut down businesses where people are going to have to rely on those things.
All right.
FEMA and Homeland Security, all those websites all make that recommendation of stockpiling at least 2 to 3 months worth of supplies in your home.
All I can see crime rate is about to like skyrocket.
It will because
People are
yes.
well.
Just want me to finish? People need stuff for their families, and when they can't get it at the store, they're going to take a higher level of risk to get what they need for their kids. So, if you're a neighbor and you have what they need, you have a bullseye on you.
Aw.
I'm so blind. I need to get my glasses.
It says, "I'm happy you're cancer free, or your cancer didn't come back. I just watched a 3-minute ad for you.
Thank you.
Thank you."
Crab legs, shrimp. I'll bet those are still stocked. No, not your thing.
No,
I can do salmon and some tuna. That's about it.
no. Yeah. It's just a matter of time before they shut the grocery stores down.
So that'll usually be a last resort sort of thing. They want to get people the supplies that they need, but they will keep you locked in your house until they can resupply you. Or they'll try to. Americans aren't the best at following orders. We're kind of individualists.
Fresh out of oysters. Are you
Rocky Mountain?
when anyone mentions oysters now, I'm like, are they talking about the real oysters now?
I think she is. Or he, not she.
He's laughing. Yeah, the kids are in bed.
Yeah. They were a little cranky tonight, so I put them to bed early.
Boarding people in their houses?
See, and I saw an article today from CNN that said that things were kind of returning back to normal in China. Just to me, that was just kind of demonstrating that, this is getting blown out of proportion, but everything I see in mainstream media, regardless of which source it is, I take with a grain of salt because they all manipulate information to spin something one way or another.
I'm going to get my life in order while I'm stuck inside for weeks. What was the meme that we saw earlier?
Oh, man.
What did it say? It said, I'm going to be real disappointed if I get my...
Oh, if I get my crap together and then the world ends?
Yeah.
Yep. Although, if I don't have to go to work for a couple weeks, I'm going to take it and run with it. I got plenty of projects around here that I can do.
For sure.
I won't be able to go buy anything, though, so it'll kind of screw my plans up, but...
A lot of us are stressed. Girl.
Alcohol can help.
Not carbs and sugar. It doesn't help. Just don't eat all of your isolation food.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how long we're going to be in it. Thank you, Michelle. Aw, thank you, Karen. I know I'm looking this way and the camera's over here, but my phone is on top of the laptop and all the comments are right there. So the camera's over here, but we got more people now.
What do we have? I didn't see it.
57.
Oh.
Sweden. Ooh, it is scary, isn't it?
Seems to be getting everywhere very quickly.
Way less awkward. See, she knows what I was talking about.
I didn't think I wasn't awkward. You were
No,
just nervous.
I was. I've never done a video with anyone, so I'm like, the whole time I'm like,
Should have had a microphone. Could have interviewed me.
That's what it felt like. So much better now.
Well, the wine helps. Don't speak of the wine.
I am Barbara. Over the moon, excited. Lock-ins tonight, yeah.
I'm waiting for my lock-in.
He's still driving. He drives an hour and a half to work every day. I mean, an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back.
Yep, 3 hours, 66 miles. Well, 3 hours, 100, whatever that it would be, 30 miles.
You seem like a totally different couple. So great to see. What does that mean? Like different compared to the video?
I think she just means less awkward.
Ah. Boys never know when a pretty girl likes them. Was there a comment that I missed? Oh, okay. I don't know. These lives are fun, aren't they?
Well, that's
And talking to people.
yeah.
This is perfect for introverts.
Because you don't have to stand in front of somebody.
No.
Nah. You could like, I don't know, try teaching a class in front of a couple hundred people. That's fun.
I teach breastfeeding classes. Not in front of a couple hundred people, but it involves boobs.
Well, you probably have everybody's attention.
Some.
Speaking of that,
What do you mean?
you're working from home with your job.
It is hard to be a lactation specialist when you're working from home. Oh. My first time to catch your live, and I didn't even tell you how happy I am about the results. I live about 90 minutes northwest from there. Hey, Laura, thank you. Karen, yes. It took, I don't know, I was really tired last week. I think just everything was overwhelming. It made me really tired, and then, I don't know how to describe
It just took a week to kind of recuperate and get your mind back on track.
Mm-hmm. What do you do for work?
I've done a lot of things. Now I primarily focus on helping businesses become more efficient. If you spend like 3 minutes on Wikipedia, look up industrial engineering. That's kind of my field, my realm. It ties to all sorts of aspects of business. I just basically help companies be more efficient, make a better culture, better performing workforce, and make them more profitable, whether it's a business, hospital, whatever the case is. So I also do some of my own personal businesses. I have a laundromat, actually. So our friend Dan, I think you've mentioned him in one of your previous videos.
Yeah,
You
I'm
might
gonna
have.
text him because
Yeah, he said he was going to be on here.
Hold on.
So we bought a laundromat together.
I'm using my phone. You
Yeah,
text him.
So we bought a laundromat together, and that's one of my other side businesses. And he's a partner with me in that. He's made a couple videos, I think, on that laundromat. But engineering is basically my field. I did a lot of automation work in the past, working with robotics and process equipment. So now it's just all about kind of the business side and helping people to be more efficient in what they do, whether it's a manufacturer or hospital or whoever needs that help. So, long-winded, I know. She's looking at me like, shut up already.
No, I'm not. I love listening to you talk.
Oh.
Yeah. You have land, you farm it.
Not currently. So
We plan on it.
we will. I got a deal when I bought the land because the land was really low value. It was mostly wooded, so I'm cutting woods out, getting the stumps out, and trying to prepare the land to be more useful for different things. The intent to be kind of homesteading, growing my own food and things like that. So it just takes a lot of time, a lot of money, and with a 3-hour commute every day, that's one of the things I'm very limited on. Previously, my job had me traveling around the world too, so now I'm at least local. It's just an hour and a half away local.
Mm-hmm. Christy says we're an adorable couple.
Thank you.
I think I like him a little bit.
Just a little.
I love to garden. But he doesn't like vegetables. This is a issue.
I'll eat them if I have to. I mean, the world's ending. I probably need to.
You
but...
probably need to start. Just saying. We're going to have a lot of canned green beans.
I like some. I don't know. More of a meat and potatoes kind of guy. And potatoes is a vegetable, right?
It's like starch.
It counts.
Sometimes I put
That's why I like
potatoes.
Germany so well. Meat and potatoes everywhere.
Sometimes I put potatoes in my green beans and smoked sausage with bacon grease.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Now you're making me hungry again.
I fed you earlier. You ate a lot.
I know. I ate too much. It was good, though.
Tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I like to put some salt on the tomatoes and eat them. I'll eat a whole tomato at one time. Love tomatoes. My mom, one year, she planted so many tomato plants. Like, she had several different types, but she planted a lot of cherry tomatoes. And she planted them around a tree, and they lined up the tree. There were so many tomatoes. And she doesn't live at that house anymore. But we always joke, saying that we need to go there and ask the people who live there now how their tomato tree is. It didn't vine all the way up, and there was tomatoes coming from the branches of the tree.
Yeah. If you can get it to grow right, they do grow everywhere. So I'm missing a couple of comments here. That went really fast. So Laura Smith mentioned the business sounds cool, so thank you. Sounds pretty boring, I think, but, if anybody needs any help with that sort of thing, you can reach out. I'll help. I'm not sure. Victoria said something about you should start teaching classes on YouTube. What kind of classes?
The breastfeeding.
I told you should do that. I think you could help a lot of people on YouTube.
Yeah. When you do it all day, every day at work, it just kind of gets...
I know. I'm thinking about actually doing what I do on a YouTube channel, too, just because people pay consultants to do what I do a lot of money, and if I could offer it for free, then go for it. I'd rather help the little guys than the
Bandit,
big
I will put you in timeout. gosh.
Michelle Cameron hopes that she'll find food on the shelves tomorrow. So try oddball places that you wouldn't think of. Dollar Tree, Rule King, or Tractor Supply. They may not have every specific thing you need, but those less common or less frequented places that do have food are more likely to have some things. So.
Laura says, "You're making me hungry." Is the video quality still fine, guys? Is it glitchy or anything? We're almost 45 minutes in.
Yeah, I think your phone's gonna die too.
Well, we'll find out when it does. It'll blink once it's on low battery again.
They said it's fine, so you
Okay,
got good picture quality.
Good.
Keep losing track of the comments though.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's a good idea, Marge.
Office Depot for paper products.
I don't know if you have Menards in your area. I know they have a lot of food there usually, and a lot of people may not realize that if they don't frequent there.
And that's like Dollar Tree and stuff does too.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying. You can get a lot of stuff there. It just depends on what you need.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little store in the town that my work is in that I don't even know if they're a chain. I think it's just locally owned. It might be a chain, but I heard today that they had pretty much everything because nobody realized that they had food. Everybody thought that they were just a farm supply store like Rule King or something.
So who here went out and bought a lot of toilet paper? I haven't bought any toilet paper since this thing started. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, I got enough to last us a while.
Yeah, you do. I keep giving you shit about that.
All your viewers are going to think I'm crazy, like crazy doomsday prepper. Like,
listen, at first, when we first started seeing each other and I realized certain things you had in bulk, I'm like, why do you need this? So many. Why do you need like 50 to 100 cans of tuna? Why?
Because they were less than $1 each.
Anyways. Not my point. Anyways.
And
now I get it.
Now you get it.
Like all the oatmeal.
Now we might be locked in here for the next 2 weeks, and what are we going to eat?
Tuna and oatmeal.
Yeah, there you go. Or green beans, or...
I did get 3 packs of TP. Did not stock up on TP. I saw a lot of toilet paper. Does that count? I saw some toilet paper.
Yeah, I used to, when I would buy the canned stuff, I would buy, they would have 10 for 10 sales, and sometimes get the 11th free, so I would just jump on those.
What doesn't expire? Is he talking about canned goods?
Well, TP doesn't expire, but canned goods really
I
go.
know, toilet paper.
I think that's what he was talking about, though. But canned goods last for years. Like, the whole reason that process was developed was to keep food fresh for years and years beyond its date, and the dates stamped on those are not good by, they're best if used by. Basically, if the can's not bulging, it's usually good.
Yes, Mike. We've just been talking about a little bit of everything, and mainly about the
meant
corona.
Tuna, not toilet paper.
I thought so. Tuna, does it not expire?
So that's what I'm saying. Anything canned will last, I don't want to say forever because there's a chance it could go bad, but essentially forever. Basically, if the can starts to bulge, that means it has bacteria growing in it and it's no longer good. But usually a canned item has been boiled at a certain degree temperature, which kills off anything living inside. So canned food lasts very, very long.
So
best if used by 2018.
it doesn't say best if used, it just says best by.
Best Buy, so it's still good. So I actually threw out a can a couple weeks ago, I think, when you were in Texas.
You threw out a can?
I threw out a can because what happens is if there's something actually going bad in there, it'll start to grow bacteria, and the can will start to swell. And that's how you know, well, I don't want to eat that anymore. It's obviously got living, growing organisms in it, and it's no longer good. But so this one doesn't have any air in it.
You want to crack that sucker open and
No,
see what it tastes
no,
like?
No, I'm definitely not hungry. You made dinner, so this is awesome. I'm full.
Okay, we got to catch up on these comments.
I know they're outrunning us. We keep going off track here.
I know. Have you seen the cartoon of corn cobs hanging off the toilet paper? Yes, that's funny.
I don't think I've seen that.
That is a meme on Facebook. The corn cobs hanging on the toilet paper dispenser.
Mm.
Where you can wipe your ass with a corn cob.
Oh.
Yes, canned good does have an expiration date on it, but like he was explaining.
Was that mansplaining? Is that what the word is?
Is it mansplaining?
I don't know. No, but it's not always a expiration date. It's a best if used by, meaning it'll go well beyond that date. It just might lose some quality of flavor or something like that, but it's still safe to eat. Canning came up with to make sure food stayed preserved for
That is a
extended period.
very true comment, Mary. Society has to laugh to keep from crying right now.
You learn that very well in the military.
Yeah, Dustin was in the Marines, so can you guys tell? Just use duct tape?
That's what I thought, Wendell. Like,
Just use duct tape?
no, what is it
okay.
about the coronavirus? Why is everybody buying toilet paper? I'm like, that's what I thought, but it was the first thing to sell out everywhere.
Mom got in a little bit of a tiff with someone at the grocery
Oh yeah?
store.
Was she on the news? Did you hear about the one in Greenwood? Somebody pulled a gun on somebody fighting over toilet paper?
No, that's
Like, guys,
stupid.
it's not that serious. It's toilet paper.
So, Mom made a comment about, why is everyone eating all this toilet paper? And she said some 20-something-year-old, like, looked at her and was like, don't you know? It all comes from China, and we're going to run out, so we gotta get it now.
I saw something that...
And Mom was like, there's a toilet paper factory 29 miles up the road.
I saw something that said, don't pop the bubbles on bubble wrap because it's all made in China and it has Chinese air packaged in it. I thought that was hilarious.
No, guys, no. Did you text Dan?
Oh, no, I didn't. So, if you're interested, I think you mentioned it before, but he's got some videos out there of like the laundromat that we have and stuff like that. So we could do a video on that sometime later. And I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing that. It's pretty boring, but one of my side businesses.
Thank you for your service, Dustin.
Thank you. Didn't get to make a career out of it like I'd hoped, but I have another good career.
Me and my wife are stuck in the house for 3 weeks or whatever. We need a show to binge on. Anything good?
What kind of movies, what kind of shows do you like?
If you have Netflix, I really like The Ranch.
The Ranch is funny. A lot of swearing, so if you don't care for swearing, it's got a lot in it.
It's not as bad as some shows, though.
Oh,
It's not raunchy. Yeah, his name is Dustin. You got it right. The movie Contagion, have you seen that?
I've heard it, but I have not
I
actually
have
watched
not
it yet.
seen it. Is it on Netflix? We might have to watch it.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix, maybe. If not, we could probably get it on Amazon, but I think it has to do with like a pandemic.
Laura says, I love your bubble wrap comment.
I thought it was hilarious.
Something scary? Do you want a suggestion for a scary movie? I don't really watch scary movies.
I don't really know of any good scary
You
ones.
guys, Walking Dead is something.
Fitting, yeah.
It's on Netflix.
You'll get bored after, what, probably the 6th season? Because they just kind of keep repeating the
I
storyline.
stopped watching it after Negan.
Yeah, that's
like
about
the
when I
first
stopped.
season after Negan.
Yeah.
So.
I like the Punisher series on Netflix, but they canceled it after 2 seasons. So.
I don't know what's scarier, being home with all your children or the coronavirus.
Good point. On
Um,
30 acres, we got plenty to do for the kids, so.
Go outside.
Go fish, go
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah, go do something. Not that they're all still very young though.
I know, but it gives us something to do too.
Mhm. People are also hoarding bottled water.
Yep, bottled water is usually.
I almost got some today, but they only had spring water.
But we're on well water. Even if the city doesn't supply water anymore, I don't have to worry about it. We have well water.
Mhm.
I'm not worried about it.
What is that? Oh, okay. Bandit is just telling him another movie to watch. I can always just watch the news, which might just be depressing.
I think Nicole mentioned something about a Brita filter. You can look at something called a Berkey water filter, which is far better than a Brita filter. You can literally put pond or lake water in it, and it'll be as clean as something like Aquafina when it comes out. They're a little bit pricey, but if you have no other access to water, a Berkey water filter is incredibly good for a few $100.
What is the outbreak? Have you seen that?
I've heard it, but I haven't watched it. I don't
is
spend a
that
lot of
movie?
time watching shows.
What is that movie? It was about the apocalypse.
With Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, what is that movie called?
Somebody's got to know. Something about birds.
It's just something about you have to cover your face.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but it didn't end well, so I didn't care for that movie.
I don't remember the ending of it.
Basically, nothing happened, if I remember right.
Oh, the
Bird Box. Bandit
Bird
got
Box.
it. There you
Thanks. It was very suspenseful for like 2 hours.
go. And then at the end, it was
like,
well, that sucked.
well, someone died. Was it either the guy had adopted so there was 2 kids, right? And then one was Sandra's, and then there was another girl who had one, and so she was taking care of both of them. And then like there was Sandra, and then the guy, and the 2 kids, and one of them, either Sandra or the guy, died. I don't remember.
I think it was a guy at some point.
Mike, I am doing great, very well. Stress free. My acne is so much better now. I broke out so bad when I was in Texas. I've never had issues with acne, never. And I had stress acne so bad when I was in Texas. So. We were just talking about the plastic containers.
Yep.
I don't save all plastic containers, but like the lunch meat plastic containers, I do save those.
Yeah.
What British shows on Netflix? Fill your bathtubs of water?
Yeah, so there's you can actually buy I don't remember what it's called now, but you can actually buy basically a water bladder that's the size of your bathtub and fill it with your tap water in the tub. That way you've got that many gallons of drinkable water in case for whatever reason the water is unable to be supplied through the city system.
You do have 2 bathtubs.
But again, I'm on well water. I don't need that because
Does that ever run out?
I mean, it's groundwater. It's literally being pulled out of the ground underneath the Earth's surface. So, I mean,
feel like I should know that.
No, I mean, there's no system, there's no man-made system providing it. So as long as I can power one pump, I can get water into my house.
Mm-hmm.
Which powering one pump is pretty easy.
I didn't read that last comment correctly. I thought she said love Doc McStuffins at first. The tank on the back of your toilet is clean.
Yeah, you can use that water.
She knows a lot.
Yeah. Really, you'd want to, if you're really trying to conserve water, you would want to use kind of like your, rather than flushing the toilet like normal, use your dirty water that you've like bathed in and pour it down the toilet bowl, and that will actually flush the toilet for you. That way you're not cycling through fresh clean water, you're using dirty water that you've already used for cleaning dishes or whatever. And that's conserving a lot more water. I'm an engineer, I'm a nerd, okay? I know random stuff.
I love listening to you talk.
I get these funny looks like, are you done yet?
Me? No, they're not. Are you done yet? It's like, I love listening to you talk. Keep talking to me.
Yeah, I've thought about getting a hand crank just as a backup, but it doesn't take much power to keep the electric pump going, so I can hook it to a generator or something if I need to.
Mary says you need to give some survival videos. He has some on his channel, right?
Very few. I want to start making more, but
How do
what
I
do you wanna
tag
see?
you? How do I tag you on this?
oh, I don't know. We'll figure that out later.
Hold this.
They don't want to see me. They want to see you.
Okay, we'll do that later. It's, guys, responsible patriot, all one word.
What do you want to see, Mary? So there's some guys that actually do a lot of that already. Some of them are trying to offer their services for a paid fee, but I don't really care
Why
for that idea.
They called that late, Amber? No visitors allowed. So what are you supposed to do? Just wait in your car? I actually sat in the car today anyways. This whole thing is crazy. When I went in for that biopsy and they told me that my mom couldn't go back with me, like, I had tears in my eyes. I was like...
Yeah, you were texting me, you were stressed out.
Oh my gosh. It was like, I was stressed out, so stressed out. She goes, we're only allowing pediatric patients to have their parents. And I'm like, but I feel like a pediatric patient. Oh, guys, I only have 10% battery left on my phone, so we give this about 5 more minutes and we're probably going to hop off.
We'll put a link in the description below. If you come back to the video, you can find it.
You have a smart guy. He's a keeper.
Thank you.
Oh, is that what you were talking about right there?
Yeah, I think she wants a link to my channel. I haven't really put anything out for a long time, but, and I don't know, I made my channel pretty boring, so I'll try to make more of a vlog style video from now on, I think.
It wasn't very boring, per se. It was just very educational.
Yeah, rigid, boring, same thing. I got in my mindset of trying to teach a class and try to put that through YouTube. It doesn't come across very well.
Where did we get? We met online.
Like an off the wall, like not the big like Match.com or any of those, just some little small dating site.
Oh no, 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 no.
Oh,
The world is ending.
the coronavirus, not everybody panicking and running stores out of everything.
I can see where he says that now.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I meant at all.
What happened there?
It's held for review. Bandit, what did you say?
It blocked you automatically.
FarmersOnly.com.
That's why it blocked you.
Mm.
Man, YouTube didn't like that.
No. They're on it.
I guess. I've never seen that, but I've not really done a live before, so.
The sky is falling.
Apparently. The stores are running out of everything, that's for sure.
Okay, Amber, have a good night. Aw, Marge, I agree. Good night, Mary. We're gonna hop off here soon, too. Aw. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I feel like I've known Dustin for a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna hop off here. Tomorrow I'm gonna upload a video. It's not anything fancy.
Just some clips from the weekend.
Yep. And then I plan on uploading something towards the end of the week. And then if you liked seeing Dustin, thumbs up, because he's gonna be in a lot of my videos. All right. Thumbs up. See. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. No. Got small subscribers.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Good night, guys. Can never figure out how to